Okay, so I did really poorly in this. Can a graphic designer do an analytics job? So the first thing I'm going to do is ask for an extension from my boss.
Nope.
So all of the states are here. What's happening?
Count if.
Count if
Nope. Before that.
equals count.
That's it.
Why don't you show me how it's done?
Okay.
I think 10 minutes.
I think so. I usually work on a PC when I'm doing Excel work, so I'm gonna be a little not as fast without my shortcuts on the Mac, but
You gotta have your 10 number little thingy-majig.
10 key and
10 key, whatever it's called. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna set a timer.
Okay.
No. 10 minutes and go.
Okay. First question: what areas of the United States are most likely to have reports of UFO sightings? Let's get into this. So I see all the states here because not every record is complete in here, which is annoying. So I'm gonna take all the states, copy that, paste, and then data. Remove duplicates. Okay, delete that. Column, shift cells up.
What's the difference between counts and counts if?
Well, I can use count if I want, but I always use count if because it allows you to have multiple criteria. So the criteria range is going to be column C. Criteria 1 is going to be the state. This weird Mac. This is how it allows you to do it. There you go. That's really good. Whoop. It's been a while since I've worked on Mac. Custom sort. I want to sort on the count. I want to do it largest to smallest. Okay. And then I think just to make this a little more visually stimulating, let's throw a bar chart on here.
Oh.
Bar. There we go. Blow this up. So it's more legible. There we go. Turn this.
So the biggest bar is California.
Correct.
Okay.
Turn that up to 20.
Wow.
So this is I think this answers the first question. What areas of the United States are most likely to have reports of UFO sightings? So it looks like California, Florida, New York, which again I would argue is probably some of the most populous states. So you have to normalize this with another data set, but we're not going to do that for now. But this is basically, California is the overwhelming favorite, followed by Florida, New York, Illinois, and Ohio in the top 5. So that answers the first question. How much time I have?
You have 7.5 minutes.
All right, so trends over time. So for this one, looks like the date and the time are combined. So I want to do text columns. It's going to be delimited with a space. Next, I want to put this in. Let's put it in the Z line. Actually, let's just go. Let's go AZ. We'll put it way over there. Make sure I have enough room. Finish. Okay. Let's scroll over here to AZ. Go. So this is going to be now the date. This is going to be the time. This is going to be AM, PM, whatever. I don't really care about that, and I want to know what the year is. I'm just going to make a quick chart by year. There we go. Let's sort this real quick. Max value in this column. So that's my time frame. So then if I do equals that minus that. Alright, so we're with 108 years worth of data. I guess I'm gonna do like a histogram sort, so I'll just divide it into 10 years. So I'll do equals that plus 10. And then let's drag this out 10 times. That should give me the 2016. Let me go grab my states. Whoop,
Do you know your shortcuts?
It's on a Mac. I'm not used to this.
Oh, I see.
On a PC, I got those down. Alright, so count if every time in C there is. Oh, wow, this is so annoying. How do we do this? Every time there is this, I need to lock the column. Every time there's that. And the second criteria is every time the year. That's right. I can't do this yet. I need a helper column. I need a helper column right here.
You need a helper?
Yep. So actually insert it. Okay. So now I have my helper cell. Now I can do what I need to do. Equals count ifs. It's a multi-conditional count function. I want to count in C. Make it an absolute reference. For n value that matches the state. I'm going to lock the conditional search is going to be the year, which I've added in my helper column here.
3 minutes.
This in.
There's a lot of zeros there.
Nope, it just took it a second.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. So now I can do this and then over.
What'd you find out?
So this is
Oh, that's
over time
pretty.
the number of occurrences. Each line represents one state. There was a huge spike in 2006, which is probably when Roswell came out. Yeah, but the number of occurrences definitely spiked between the late 1980s and early 1990s, and there was a huge spike in the early 2000s. So that's the number of occurrences over time, the trends. And every state appears to be the similar amount of frequency, but is probably distributed based on population. So that makes sense to me. What was the third question? It was, what are the most commonly reported UFO descriptions? All right, so based on our previous explanation, I'm going to use the shape. So how much time do I have?
1 minute left.
That's fine. Ready? I'm going to copy all the shapes. Paste it there. Data. Remove duplicates. Okay. Yep, that's fine. There's 31 shapes. Equals count ifs. Home. How much time do I have?
20 seconds,
I got it.
if that.
The number one occurrence is light, followed by triangle, circle, fireball.
Wow. Let me just turn that off. And wow. So you got all the data in 10 minutes. And what did we learn?
We learned that California is the state with the most occurrences. It's over double the most next highest state, which is Florida. Again, this is not adjusted for population. But the top 5 states are California, Florida, New York, Illinois, and Ohio. The trends over time are there was a huge spike in 2006, the early 2000s, from like the late 1990s to early 2000s, a huge spike in the number of occurrences.
Interesting.
And then the most commonly reported shapes are light, followed by triangle, a circle, a fireball, and just generally other / unknown.
Huh.
That's what we learned.
Light source. Triangle. Huh. Interesting. So that goes to show you there's aliens out there.
So
UFOs.
that's how it's done. So once you know what to do, it's simple, right?
No, because I wasn't following along at all.
Okay.
I had no idea what you're doing.
But now you understand the data pretty well.
If you tell me, yeah.
Well, like, what is, like, this? So I would say pretty simple to intermediate analytics. This is what I do on a daily basis.
Is this what you do? You look up UFO stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
But so are you dealing with more data sets?
I'm dealing with more data sets, so I would have a worker with multiple tabs that are like this, but probably upwards of hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of rows of data. Not only working in Excel, sometimes mostly in Excel, but if I'm working in Excel, it's less than a million rows, always.
And what are you working out of if it's not Excel?
Like Python or R or yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
Cool.
that's it.
Well, so we learned something today that a graphic designer can't do an analytics job. Yeah. So I guess next week we'll see if you can graphic design.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Thanks guys for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and be sure to check out some shirts. We'll see you next time. Peace.